Hello there, year five. Let's do some Spag. So I am going to share my screen with you straight away. No need to waste any time. And there is our word of the day, which is the word snub. If you snub someone, you deliberately insult them by ignoring them or behaving or speaking rudely towards them. It's also if you reject something from someone. So there was a story in the news recently of an American football coach being awarded something by Donald Trump and he turned it down. He snubbed it. So it says the striker snubbed the loan move to a rival team. So it can also be insulted or ignored. You can turn snub into snubbed, snubs, or snubbing. So have a go at writing your own sentence using the word snub or any of its conjugates. Okay. So what I will do is I will give you a chance to go over all of our able and ible words because today we're going to do something called a dictation where I am going to read an extract to you and your job is to write it down. Now there's two tiers of challenges here. Either you can ignore what's on the screen while I'm talking and have a go at writing each word and then check the whole passage, or you can use the extract on the board to help you with some of the words and you can fill in the gaps. The gaps are all able or ible words. So it's up to you to what extent you want to challenge yourself for this. So without further ado, here is the extract. So if you want to use that to help you, that's absolutely fine and just fill in the gaps. If you prefer to challenge yourself and have a think about those of you who I would be challenging in class, ignore what's on the board. I know it's tricky too when it's there, but just listen and have a go at follow along with me. Obviously, you can pause it at any stage if I'm starting to go a little bit too quickly, that's fine. It looked as if it was going to be such an enjoyable day. Ooh, I've gone over the camera, sorry. There were no clouds visible in the sky, and we had taken great care to get a reliable weather forecast. So we set off for the theme park. However, with the English weather, it's impossible to predict what's going to happen. About half an hour after we arrived, a terrible wind began to pick up. We were wearing sensible clothes, but after a while we started to feel really uncomfortable. Suddenly, the rain started lashing down. Do you think we ought to head for home? Asked Dad. Yes, please, said three miserable, very wet children. So, if you need to hear that again, go back through it and listen to it. If you are happy that you've got all of those words and that you filled in all of those gaps, that's absolutely fine. I'm going to share the next screen, which has got the answers. You can use that to check whichever challenge you did, whether you did the challenge where you're just filling in the gaps or whether you did the challenge where you were writing the whole extract. And really, really well done to those of you who chose that challenge as well. So there are your correct spellings of the able and the ible words. Pause it on the screen so that you can mark your work. And hopefully you were able to use your knowledge from our looking at those words this week to be able to get as many of those correct as possible. Well done, guys. And I look forward to seeing your responses to that.